According to Wako, who is the government's chief legal advisor, Kenya's deferral request should be considered a failed attempt after an informal session of the UN Security Council indicated that it may not support it.
The road of Security Council is closed. I think Kenyans should realize that. It's closed, it's ended. And that was a political process.
Wako now says the government's only option was to challenge the admissibility and jurisdiction of the ICC in handling the Kenyan cases. And the process was already underway with the Attorney General expressing confidence.
And as of now, I've already instructed the Queen's Counsel and the senior barrister at law to start drafting the necessary papers. But first, to issue a notice to ICC that we are definitely going to challenge admissibility.
According to the Rome Statute, Kenya has an avenue to push for the cases to be referred back to the local courts. However, Kenya must prove that there are ongoing investigations or prosecutions of the same suspects in the country.
The Kenyan government can now challenge the admissibility of those cases. However, the challenge has to be based on actual national proceedings. Actual national proceedings, prosecutions, against the same persons and for the same crimes.
Do you undertake a mission when you know you are going to fail? Maybe you, not me.
Meanwhile, ODM, that until now saw justice for post-election violence victims being delivered only through the ICC process, has softened its stance. A resolution made after the party's parliamentary group meeting and National Executive Committee chaired by Prime Minister Raila Odinga now has seen ODM retract from its absolute ICC stance to call for referral, but with conditions.
ODM reconfirms its often stated position that in the event of a credible local tribunal, the ICC process should be referred to this country.
But as it stands today, as we know, there's no credible process.
PNU, which has been calling for deferral, has been criticizing ODM of failing to respect Kenya's sovereignty. But ODM says it has had to support ICC reluctantly.
It's ODM which pushed the hardest on the floor of the House for the establishment of a local tribunal. But the effort was thwarted by members of parliament who are now engaged in political sideshows.
The interesting thing is that Kenyans may as well be treated to another circus in Parliament, as well those supporting a deferral, especially PNU, saying they'll sponsor a bill to withdraw Kenya from the Rome Statute. ODM says it will sponsor a bill to form a local judicial mechanism. In the meantime, the ICC process goes on. Hussein Mohamed, Citizen Live at 9 in Nairobi.